Hello everybody and welcome back to FM23 with the Youth Academy Only Save with Guiseley, and well, it's not been a terrible start to the season. Let's have a look. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to the save. Obviously we're Guiseley and we're in the Premier League and we're currently 13th, which is unbelievable. Yes, what a start. 8 points from 7 games. It's been a fantastic start this season. We're already above the Kev ratio, finding ourselves in 13th, which is good. We actually got as high as 5th on the second game, or the first game of the season really. But yeah, not too bad. We went 11th, 5th, down to 10th, down to 13th, up to 11th, down to 13th, and then we stayed at 13th because we've just drawn with Leicester 2-2. But some good results. We started with a 1-1 draw against Aston Villa, and if my things look like they're a little bit out of shape, I've got a new monitor. So yes, it's all, well, it's not a new monitor, it's a monitor I had, but now I've put it onto my PC rather than my PlayStation. Anyway, Aston Villa 1-1, great start to the season. 2-0 win over Stoke, who have come back up. We then lost 3-0 to Southampton, 2-1 to Spurs, 5-2 to Newcastle, so we're out of the EFL Cup very quickly, and a 1-0 win over Everton. That was followed up by a 2-1 loss to West Ham, a team that we just cannot beat, and then a 2-2 draw with Leicester, which was very nice indeed. 2 goals for Crimson Mori at the 26th and the 81st minute, so we actually went 1-0 up, then it was 2-1 to them, and we got it back to 2-2, so not too bad. And we're playing Leeds United in today's episode, who sit bottom of the table, but there's lots more to discuss than just that. We've got a piece of news. Oh, some people are unhappy about training. Right, there was a lot of requests to say, how is the original Crimson Mori getting on? And I am disappointed / slightly okay to say he's still at Everton, but he was transfer listed. He's not anymore. They've taken him off the transfer list. He's now a fringe player. He's probably not going to get a new contract, and I reckon we could sign him, but he's not really progressed. His physicals have gone up quite a lot, mentals are doing all right, and technicals aren't bad either. But this is him, Josh Wallace, 21 under-20 caps, 12 under-21 goals, no senior appearance for the England team. It's sort of like an if buts maybe, isn't it? £14.5 million we sold him for quite a while ago. Just a handful of appearances, a good loan spell down at Sheffield United, but couldn't counter onto that, and has now just sort of drifted out of this Everton team, which is a shame to see, but it looks like we're not even going to get like the 30% sell-on clause. I don't even know if we can sell. Can we sell that? Josh Wallace, sell-on clause? No, they're not even giving us an option to now sell that clause, so 40% of the profit not going to get. There is other ones as well. In fact, if we go into the transfers, we'll do it this way. Transfer history. We have some outs. Keith Statham has joined Cardiff City for £1.9 million. We do have, I think, a sell-on fee for that as well. But, didn't really ever make it. One appearance for us in the Premier League as a sub, probably on the last game of the season. And, he's gone. He's off he goes. So, see you later. He's off. Keith Statham. Done. The next one, Joe Page. So, Joe, let us know in the comment section if you want a new player. But you've been sold to Millwall. No, you haven't. You've been sold to Brentford for £10 million, who have then loaned you out to Millwall in League One. But yeah, Brentford in the league below us paid £10 million for Joe Page, who does look good. 6'3", really tall, good jumping reach. But these technicals are frankly rubbish. So if they don't play him all the time, he's not going to progress. So yeah, I'm not sure. Potential EFL Championship standard is what our scouts or coaches said before he left. So I was a little bit upset with that one, but not too annoyed. Lots of loans going out as well. Last season, we had some loans going out towards the end of the season. Steve Rayner joined Cardiff for £5 million. They brought him in. He has got very high potential, by the way, this guy, Steve Rayner. But I think this may have been John Carpenter, to be honest, which we spoke about. And of course, Jean-Claude Matchon, someone we're keeping an eye on, did go to Brentford. He's been on loan now to Kidderminster Harriers. And yes, I don't think Brentford are going to make good on their investment of £7.5 million to us for that one. But a little bit of movement, not lots of movement. But that's an update of sort of our big selling players. There is one more that I wanted to mention on. If we go to, I don't know the best way to do this. He had a double barrel name, but it escapes me what it is at the moment. If we go to Bournemouth bought him off us, I should say, and yeah, transfers history. All transfers. So all we've got to do is look out for us. Guiseley. No, Christian Kembe isn't the one I was thinking of. It was before that. He was very young. There he is. Charlie Carter-Nelson. 3.2 million they paid for this guy. He is now at Stockport County after being released on a free. Really didn't work out for them. He played, 16 appearances for Bournemouth. Didn't do very well. I'm surprised they sold him when they're in the Championship. I thought he would have ripped that division up. But yeah, Stockport County took a punt. Free transfer. He's got 5 goals in 9 so far in the National League North. So yeah, he'll be banging them in for Stockport, I imagine. But yeah, Charlie Carter-Nelson, thought was an interesting one. Someone we sold very early on, really high potential for us, but really hasn't made much of his career since leaving Guiseley. Generally, that's about it. There's not too much to discuss. Obviously, the vote, thank you for comments and stuff. All that good stuff is really good. You'll see in the bottom corner, it says how many subscribers we've got. I'd love for that to get to 10,000 as soon as possible. So if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel, and we will keep this train going. It'll be very good. There's a new series coming tomorrow on the channel for Tennis Manager, and on the second channel, I'm hoping to be bringing some golf back to the channel, or carrying on my golf career mode and starting career mode on F1. But that'll be slightly different to what I've done previously. There won't be my team, it'll just be my person having a career, because I think that'll be easier to edit and keep up with. So we're playing Leeds. Should we go into it and have a look? I think we will. We're not even on game day yet, so there we go. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to discuss. Oh, finances are ridiculous. We've got like 150 million in the bank. I don't know if I can ask. Can I ask for anything? Is it worth me asking for anything? Let's ask for another affiliate club. I think it would be worth to improve our chances of signing youngsters from abroad. Oh no! After all I've done for the club, there we go. Lovely. Look, you can decide where the clubs come from, but it looks like we're going to get another affiliate club, which is good. And yeah, this is all pretty good. Right, I'll go and pick the team. We'll be back to play Leeds. Okay, this is how we're going to line up then. Jan Petric in goal, who did get called up for the England senior squad for a World Cup qualifier, but didn't get an appearance. He starts in goal. Dyson on the right, Joseph Leach and Jeff Hogg at the back. Connor and Hayworth in front of them. We've now changed to a Segundo Volante away from a playmaker. Just gives us an extra body going forward. Kennedy on the right, Neeson in behind Crimson Mori, Alphakoff starting on the left. Supreme Dave, Leek, Earl, Jake Mills, Henry, Fuchs, Itu, Donko and Anchapong on the bench. Missing out is Bernard Susi, who has become quite a good little player for us, actually. He got a few appearances at the end of last season, and now he's stepping in, can do ball-winning midfielder or centre-back for us. But he is lacking match fitness, so he gets dropped today. But Crimson Mori, coming back from an injury, is going to get a bit more game time. Alphakoff the same as well, but we have decent squad depth now, which is helpful, which is very helpful. So now we need to go in and make sure we beat Leeds. We are now the sponsor of thing. I know KFC got a lot of love, but in the new kit, CLF is just the sponsor because it's my channel, and advertisement of my own channel on Guiseley's kit is fine. Right, yes, here we go. I want to win every match. Let's go with that. Let's go with that, because I think this is a game we can win. Leeds come into this at bottom of the table. We're not in amazing form, but we're still a relegation threatened team. So there is us in a 4-2-3-1. Leeds lining up in a 4-3-3 DM as well. Interesting. So the man in the middle there is going to be their key player, Andrea Ricciardo. But yes, Leeds bottom, 4 points from 7. We are 13th. So if Leeds win this, it only puts them a point behind us. And that is how fragile the Premier League can be in these early stages. You can drop from mid-table into relegation. We were, as I said, as high as the 5th at one point in the old European spots. So right, let's just make sure we've got all this set up as needs be. Thank you as well for commenting to say you prefer it to be 3 or 4 episodes a season until we get into Europe, and then we can look to do a little bit more. But Marina has a throw in. That is an awful header. So we pick up a bit of possession. Here's Jay Leach into Jeff Hogg. Hayworth back to Leach. He goes long looking for Crimson Mori, who's not the best in the air, but we've sort of kept it in Leeds' half, which is the best we could describe that as, to be honest. Here is Augusto. Renada into Lopez. Back to Renada. Mazzino into Render. We're pressuring them. We're keeping our shape pretty well. Into Ricardo. That is the player we thought might be their key man in that holding midfield role. Over the top into Lopez, who lays it off to Zalaki, and Joseph gets back there to cover. I wouldn't say that was really an opportunity for Leeds, but we're looking to play from the back. Joseph into Connor, into Hayworth, up to Alphakoff, back to Leach. Jay Leach on it now, into Joseph. We're building up. We've got a bit of possession. Connor into Kennedy. Kennedy, oh, he tried to put that one through. It was a good run forward, but not the pass we needed. Rojas over the top to Marina, who's got a head on it to get past Jan Petric. And that is not very good at all from the goalkeeper. I'm sorry, Jan, but it's saying Jeff Hogg is to blame for that, but I think I'm blaming the goalkeeper. Yeah, Jeff Hogg missed this header. Rojas dinks it over the top into Marina. I'm not too sure what Jan's doing in goal. Really not too sure. We need some improvement here. As drops us to 14, Leeds with results going as they are would only be into 18th, but it's not been the best. That ball over the top is literally it at the moment, and it's 1-0 to Leeds. Here's Neeson into Alphakoff, back to Jeff Hogg, down to Alphakoff. He's got a bit of space. Can he put a good cross in? He cuts it back to Neeson. Oh, he's hit the bar. Andrew Neeson hits the bar and it's cleared away. Dyson keeps it alive, but that was a cracking effort. And that is the fine margins of this level. No shots on target for us, so that's what they're going to be shouted about. Look, we have to be better in front of goal. Start hitting the target. Now, that ball over the top got me a little bit worried. I don't think I want to drop anything. They've only done it once, really, for that we've seen, for that sort of chance. So I think we keep it as is at the moment. There's not too much we can be annoyed about. Let's go out into the second half. We'll straight away demand a bit more because we're 1-0 down to Leeds. But we do need to see some better performances, and I think we're going to do the same substitutions I do on the 60-minute mark now most games, which in this one will be Supreme Dave on for Connor, and then normally we'll do Hayworth for another central midfielder. No, we're not. We're going to put Supreme Dave because he's got lots of work rate and energy, and then Hayworth off for Ryan Henry, who's been coming on in this position as well for us. So we'll do that change. That's a normal James. Crimson Mori off, Jake Mills on. So that's 3 players down the middle, and then we'll do 2 more subs in 5 or 6 minutes time, I think. So let's give them some encouragement. 65 minutes gone. It's coming up to 70, so we're going to make those other changes now. Alphakoff not having a good game on the left, so Trent Fuchs can come on for him. And we'll do Jeff Hogg for Justice Donkor, and then Leach is going to go out onto the left-hand side. Then do we try and press? We need to go and get a goal. We're at home as well, so we do need to try and take some sort of chances here. Let's just go with that. It's a bit more back to our sort of Liverpool-esque basic tactic. 20 minutes to go. We can't shout at anyone yet, but we will in a minute. We're creating chances. We're not getting the highlights. They can't be that good, but we are creating. We are creating things. We're just not getting good enough highlights for it to be worth it, really. Yeah, you want to stay there, don't you? Okay, let's go super attacking then. Shadow striker, wing back on attack, wing back on attack. And we've done all of our subs. There's not really too much more we can do. This is the most attacking I'm prepared to go in the Premier League, which is where we change the attacking midfielder to a shadow striker and the wing-backs onto wing-backs on attack to really get them up the pitch. But I think when we're a goal down, it's not too bad to take a risk with the last few minutes. Henry gets it all the way back to Joseph. Look how high up our wing-backs now play. Here's Henry again. He does find Dyson. Over the top into Jake Mills. Jake Mills! Oh, come on! Oh, the ref's checking it. He's checking VAR. It looked onside. It looked on. It's been awarded! Come on! The attacking substitutions and tactical tweaks helped us in this stance to get a goal. Now, am I happy with the one? Yeah, it's well onside. Am I happy with the 1-1, or do we keep going for it? I think we keep going for it in this attacking system against Leeds, who obviously are struggling at the bottom of the table. But I would take any game that we just get a point, I'd take that. That is good. 12 shots to 7, 3 shots on target to 2. We had a better XG, less possession Just less passes completed. But yeah, good ending to the game. The substitutes making a huge difference, and the tactical tweaks as well, proving absolutely good. If we look at the numbers, we should have won, so I'm not too disappointed in the performance. Excellent stuff from the team there. Guiseley sit in 12th. Blackburn have a game in hand on us. Everyone else has already played, so Blackburn could go above us, which is fine. Although we've got, what I'm most happy about is our goal difference is only -2. If you look at Leeds down here, 5 points, -16. Wolves have 2 games in hand, which would give them 6 points, which would potentially jump them above us if they win both. Leicester doing really well as well. They've only played 6. They've got 11 points, so they're in a good position. I think Leicester qualified for the Conference League and they had to do loads of qualifiers or something. I wasn't too sure. But thank you so much for watching. It's been absolutely awesome. Again, loving this. We will be back for like youth intake day, because I think that was the vote. Unless something dramatic happens, that's probably when we will be back to see what sort of youth intake we'll get. So again, end of the season looking tough. Tottenham, Southampton, West Ham, Everton, West Ham, Tottenham all challenging in like Europe this year. Southampton just missed out on it last year, so it is a tough end. And then before that, Man United, Newcastle, Arsenal. So again, it's these 3 here really in February. Wolves, Blackburn, Plymouth, we're going to have to pick results up from. Plymouth, Blackburn, Wolves here, we'll have to pick results up from as well. Brighton, Watford, we'll eye them up for a few results. It's going to be tough, but we keep going. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Please do like, subscribe, and comment on the video. I respond to every single comment, so I look forward to interacting with you. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.